Yo, 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 welcome back to Konkurasaki Corner. It's your boy Rex.
Yo.
It's your boy Vim.
Yo.
I'm your boy Serge, and we're here to bring you our latest manga chapter review of My Hero Academia. That's Boku no Hero Academia, chapter 250, ending. Did Endeavour kill Toya?
This is crazy, you know what? Endeavour, the number one hero. Do you really think he's capable of killing his own child?
Is it a play on words though? Like, the way I kind of interpret it is like, what I think is, it's going to vary depending on how accurate the translation is, but does Natsu see Endeavour as responsible for the death of Toya by maybe pushing him?
Okay.
By maybe then practice a technique that's too dangerous, that pushed him away. So it's subject to interpretation, but obviously we read it on Jamie's box. They, you know, Fuyumi makes she's quite clear in her wording. He believes that Natsu was killed. No, Natsu believes that Endeavour killed Toya. So, guys, do you believe that Endeavour killed Toya?
If we're going to put it into the narrative of, did he drive him to his death? Plausible. He pushed Shoto when the guy was 5-6 years old. Come on, you're not good enough. He's a child, but you pushed him to the brink of where he couldn't physically handle it. So pushing your own young other children, not intentionally to let them die, but again, it could have been plausible.
What are you thinking, man?
I reckon it would have been something along the same lines in terms of pushing someone too hard, because I'm not too sure we've got the age of Toya.
Yeah,
but he is Shota's older brother, so he would have come before Shota. So it would have been applied on Toya before it got to Shota. So
maybe some form of experimenting?
Yeah.
You know, make him use that blue flame and like cooked him.
Yeah, the blue flame.
Cooked him. So it's crazy. I mean, I personally think no. I'm more on the lines of he pushed him away, and then the whole narrative, is Toya really dead?
Yeah.
We got that.
So we don't know.
It was a very beautiful and short chapter, and there's a lot of subtleties where Kohai just really uses characters to portray certain things. The perception of Bakugo, you know, even though he's being brash and rude and no manners, he's really insightful and he's picked up on the vibe in the house.
Yeah, he's aware.
So he kind of understands why Natsu is the way he is, if that's the narrative, if it is true. And then, man, Fuyumi, the way she was with Midoriya, man.
What did you say last week? You thought Fuyumi and Bakugo were gonna...
Seems like Midoriya's in there, man.
I thought it was going to happen.
Jesus Christ. He called it, you know. He said he called it.
Maybe Fuyumi's the first girl that didn't go for a bad boy.
Maybe. She's had enough bad boys in the house. Maybe she's done with the bad boys in the house. When you're surrounded by bad boys.
Yeah, or maybe his ability is too similar with the fire.
Yeah,
she needs someone to cool her. No, I'm joking, man. Trying to keep it PG. But nah, so yeah, it's very cool. You know, they leave and Endeavour saying that he's got to send them back to school now. And when everyone's saying bye, I can see Fuyumi coming back into the story for some reason.
Yeah.
Either as like she's going to be harmed and get into a rescue mission, or maybe she can really light up the world too and come back to help them.
She's an Endeavour child. So she's got some sort of ability, some form of way. And she's much about her family as much as Endeavour. So if she really wants to get you right, you know, I like that a lot. What was really touching with Endeavour when he said thank you. Again, another build on his development of a character and what kind of direction he wants to go as a father as well.
Another kind of question I have regarding this whole thing is how, at some point, I'm fully expecting it, how big and how important it's going to be is a whole other thing. But when Shoto's mom comes back into it, how important her half of her ability will play, because I think there's been so much focus on the whole point of her abilities to cool Endeavour's ability to create the blue flame. But he's been so proficient with ice. God knows what her true capacity is.
Oh,
like there's room here. There's room for a lot to go on.
I like that.
And she's been kind of portrayed to be this kind of dark character that doesn't really... she's cold. Like, she got pushed away from her kids. She's now started talking to Shoto again or whatever. But I think she's going to play a significant role.
She can take Shoto's ice to another level, same way Endeavour can take his fire to another level. That's a perfect balance. I like that. Because right now, he was imbalanced. He's balancing, but he's not quite there yet. He's not elite level. But you're dealing with people that have dealt with their quirks their whole life. You know what?
Trust me, what would you guys think? Let us know. And Brooklyn, I want to ask you, what did you think of the driver, man?
That he just reminds you of a almost like a mirror of Bakugo.
A mirror, you know, that's crazy.
Maybe that's how Bakugo would be if he fails when he gets older.
He's gonna be a driver. He's gonna be driving around number one hero who's Deku.
And it was a cool. I like the dialogue when he was just like, Endeavour, since when did you kind of like take these like little scrubbies and become all nice and take?
Why are you driving around dropouts? That's
I became number one. Like I was just that's a wicked response, man. Like
ever since they put me on top, that is mad.
Nah, Endeavour's character's just gone leaps and bounds, man.
100%.
Do you know what? I'm really liking him. He's fast evolving to be like one of my favourite characters.
Agreed.
I used to think out of teachers, I used to really like Aizawa Sensei, but I'm really feeling Endeavour right now. I feel him above All Might. He's like for me, he's a better teacher.
Do you know what's crazy though? All Might's always said he's not a good teacher. What when we were introduced to Endeavour, it was sort of when he was at the games and he was being a bit like, come on, Shoto.
He was competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you don't really get a lot from him except for that. But seeing him in an element in a different light, there's a reason you're number one.
Yeah, it was. We saw a lot of his arrogance. We saw the old Endeavour that was still trying to become number one, and remember, he got the humbling. So now we're actually seeing the arrogance disappear, and he's actually showing the knowledge that he's gained throughout that time. So we're getting the proper Endeavour now.
But guys, wait, man. Come on. What was the hypest part of this chapter? Who is this guy ending?
This guy.
How did he clap Natsu? And Endeavour got no, like, Endeavour just zoomed out of that car quick, man. This is some action-packed stuff, man.
It's crazy.
Like, so obviously, Ending is a character that Endeavour locked up in the past. Somehow he's out. And he's taken Natsu.
Is he out because he escaped or is he out because he served his time? Is there rehabilitation in the Hero Academia?
Regardless, like, the guy seems he's been scouting Endeavour to the point where he obviously knew how to pick up Natsu from no-go.
Do you know what's dark about this though? He wants to die. As a villain, as a person who's committed so much atrocities prior to being arrested, his whole purpose was to get killed in the line of doing that. That's pretty dark in itself. So he's on a suicide mission, effectively. So the only way to do it is by capturing the man who put you in prison, son, and force him.
Yeah.
But it's just whether you're going to really do legit harm to him. That's the crazy thing, man.
What his powers are really. So yeah, right,
man. He kind of at first glance he kind of reminded me of what's his face that Spinner follows.
Okay.
Stain.
Huh?
Stain.
Yeah,
Stain,
he reminded me of Stain. Like,
honestly.
at the very least, I'm picking up the vibe of a Stain type of character. Because the moment you're talking about I want to die and like, you're just messing with people's minds, you're trying to get warped. But the main thing about this chapter that I got from it is it's really strong in character development, character building, letting us get a little bit more intimate with Endeavour, with the situation. And I think we're going to evolve and find out a lot more as to who Toya is going to be, if anyone, and how that's going to play a significant role. The more this is happening, I'm really liking the idea of if Dabi is Toya.
Yeah.
Because this is going to set up, could you imagine this? Dabi kills Endeavour. Shoto, revenge.
Crazy.
But it's like you're fighting your brother.
But that family stuff is crazy. Exactly.
Like it's a big play on stuff now. Obviously it's a reach at this point, we don't know. But I'm loving the way MHA is going right now. I don't know about you.
Yeah, but even, you say that, and I'm going to bring another thing. Shoto's mom comes back in the mix, saves Toya, saves Dabi from that world that he ran away from.
No, also.
Because he definitely, if he's crazy, he definitely got the crazy from the mom.
Definitely, man.
Because she threw hot water on her son, so I don't know, they got a bit going on in that family.
Shoto did forgive her for that though, because he's saying.
Yeah, well, Shoto's a good guy though.
Shoto's soft, man.
Shoto's a good guy, man. He's one of those, it's okay, we're friends.
Nah, man.
Bakugo, you're my friend.
Shoto understood. And I'm sure they all understand, but they all live through that one.
Shoto wants to go get to be mummied again.
Man. No.
Why are you not hating?
Okay. I'm Team Bakugo, man. You don't know by now.
Natsu's in trouble.
Yeah.
But Natsu is also a Todoroki.
Yeah.
It'd be really cool to see how far. Listen, clearly Natsu, Fuyumi, weren't what Endeavour wanted. Shoto was clearly the more talented one. Like, there's no disputing that.
But the
However,
quirk is
these are the big brothers and the big sisters. They may be way ahead in their development. The interesting thing is, are they heroes or are they dropouts? Or
it doesn't matter.
But they're able. So it'll be really cool to kind of see what he can do. And we'll see if Kohai plays with that, man.
Yeah. Do you think Midoriya and Bakugo are going to jump out of the car?
Who's in the middle?
Todoroki.
Todoroki.
I reckon Todoroki will have his time to shine now, at this time. So Todoroki will get out of the car. I don't think Bakugo and Midoriya, they will get out of the car, but I don't think they'll beat him to it. Todoroki will get there first. This is his blood.
Okay.
Endeavour's there, but Todoroki, I reckon, will get there first.
Remember, guys, the whole point of their training was to see who's fastest to the point for saving and capturing the villain. So, again, they're always at a point where they have to step up as a hero. So, this could be another moment for them to test themselves at that particular point. Again, whether they do or not is going to be a different factor, and hopefully we get to see that next week as well.
I reckon for future, in terms of a prediction, I reckon this is going to be a moment maybe for Todoroki to learn Flash Fire. So he might just pull this out unconsciously, because that's what he's been trying to teach him at the end of the day.
Or he fails this time.
Could do.
It's crazy, man. But guys, let us know what you thought about this chapter, what you think is going to unfold in the comment section below. If you haven't already, let us remind you, smash that subscribe button, like the video, click the like button right now before you go, show love. But thank you for tuning in.
Don't forget to share the video. The more you share, the more we grow.
No doubt. But from Konkwazaki Corner, it's a peace out.